Okay, so I want to start off by saying good morning. I don't even know if this is working. Okay, so I have the little mic with me. As you guys know, I did a giveaway 2 days ago now, and I kind of wanted to get into why I chose Food for Less in Vista, and especially right now because for some reason I am dealing with a lot of hometown haters, as you would call it. So I just want to get into it a little bit. Okay, so it is like 5 something in the morning, and I usually have most of my energy in the morning. Not that any of that matters right now. Back to the point. Okay, so when I was fresh out of high school, um, I was attending college classes, but I was also working at Food for Less. And I don't know why I mean, I'm obviously going to stop now cuz I realize it's just a never-ending thing like the haters or whatever, but when I was young, I've always been on social media, I've always kind of had a following in the most humble way because I didn't even know why people followed me, to be honest. I didn't find myself too interesting. But anyways, I worked at Food for Less, and I worked as the person who pushed the carts. And that's when MySpace was slowly fading. Well, no, Facebook was actually already established. So I would get a lot of comments or messages oh, you dirty, sweaty Mexican girl, pushing carts, you're a loser, all types of things, right? And I actually really liked working at Food for Less. Don't get me wrong. And then I had a very limiting belief mindset at that time. My family would be oh, that's a really good job because it's a union job, I guess. And and it was a good job. I actually really liked it there. I felt like I was maybe a little too happy to be there, because I would push carts and then I would sweep, and then you would have to write the time on this whiteboard of what time you swept. And I would always put a happy face, and then the next person would erase the happy face, and it was just I just found it funny to me. But but yeah, so I've dealt with hate a lot, and so when I started modeling, I just always I moved around a lot when I was a little girl, right? Part of my lore. So I think the longest elementary school I went to was Grapevine Elementary, and that was for 2 years. So keep in mind, every year in elementary school I moved to a different school, and so I had to make new friends, and it was always very it was easy but always very hard for me because yeah, it just was. So Grapevine Elementary is where I made where I stayed the longest, and actually it's in Vista, so I would consider Vista my hometown because I lived there the longest out of all the places I moved to when I was younger. And so then from there I went to Washington Middle School, and then Rancho Buena Vista High School, and all that great stuff, right? And then so Vista is a very small town, a lot of familiar faces. Everybody knows everybody. Me, I don't know everybody, but everybody seems to know about me or have heard things about me. And a lot of those things are not favorable. And you know what? To their whatever, to their viewpoint, that's okay. That's understandable because I did a lot of unfavorable things when I was young, in high school and maybe a little bit after high school. But I'm 31 now. I am 31. You can't hold the past against me forever, right? So, whatever. But, anyway, so me choosing Food for Less for me, because I've gone to therapy and I've done the inner work to learn how to love myself and kind of just like learn why I did the things I did back then. And like, I'm constantly learning and growing to be a better person every day. And I actually love that about myself. Like, I don't think I know it all. I don't think I'm the baddest bee. Like, well, I actually do, but to myself, but not like in a sense where like I think others are beneath me. I never feel that way. Like, even to like my closest friends, I'll be like on the phone with them scrolling on TikTok or Instagram. I'll be like, oh my gosh, this girl's so like pretty. She's so fine. And I'll like send them their handle. And it's just like I've never really been a hater. I'm not gonna say never, but like, from high school on, I wasn't really a hater. Middle school, I was a hater. But that's like another story time for like another video. But yeah, so choosing food for less, I felt like was a full circle moment for me because I was like, I worked here and like so many people would make fun of me and like just the whole like sweaty Mexican girl. Cause like, yes, like I would work there during the summer. Pushing carts is not easy. I think like on my second day, I even ran the cart machine into like a car and like I thought they were gonna fire me and I started crying because I was like, that was my second day of the job. And luckily they didn't. Like I had like the best like little crew that worked with me there. And so yeah, and so to me that was a full circle moment for me. And like when I do a lot of the modeling stuff I do, I always rep like Vista, North County, San Diego, like because not a lot of people know where Vista is. And like when I have to explain where Vista is, I have to say, oh, it's like a city near Oceanside. Like I roll, But like, I mean, I love all of North County, but it's just kind of like, to me, it was always important for me to like put Vista or San Diego like on the map because I was doing a lot of great things. Like, I was traveling for modeling, like, and getting paid for it. And it was just like cool. And I never knew anybody else in my city who was doing that? So I don't know if that's like a thing where people like hate on. Um, and I'm sure it is, right? But I'm at the point in my life where I'm like finally understanding that the people who hate on me has nothing to do with me. Like they can call me all these names and y'all are getting really creative with the names. Like Pillowface, I had to look that up because I was like, what's that mean? And then also too, people calling me, I don't know if I could say it on here. So I'm going to say granny, but replace, like take away the G for a T. People call me that a lot, right? And then, but they also call me a 304, and like that I get with people's like mans or whatever, which is not true. And it's funny, right? Because if like I look like a granny, then why? And you're calling me a 304 in the same sentence? Like, why am I pulling like your guy? Like, why am I pulling men then? Not even your guys' men, but why am I pulling men? Like, y'all should be questioning them. Like, if you guys think I look like that so intensely, like, why aren't you questioning the men that think I'm hot? Like, like maybe it's a little. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think I'm beautiful. I feel like every woman should think they're beautiful. I feel like every woman should feel like they are the star of their show, the main character of their show. Like I'm so in love with myself that I don't have the time to think about anybody else as far as like what they got going on in their life or like what they're doing, what they're up to, like the chisme. Like I'm so out of touch with like Vista people and like the chisme and all that, because to be honest, like I don't care. Like live your life, babes. Like do what you please. Like I'm like on a whole different journey in my life, especially being again 31 years old. I am an old lady, like actually an old lady, a grandma. I always call myself a grandma. So I just don't like, if you've known me growing up my whole life, I fought my whole way through high school, and I'm just kind of like over it. I'm just like what? Like, what are we fighting for? Like, what are you mad about? And at the end of the day, I just don't care anymore. And yeah, so this is why I'm making that video. I just wanted to like kind of explain why I chose Food for Less. Again, full circle moment for me. Like, I worked there, got made fun of there. It's kind of like healing to me because I went back to the same place where I worked and was making fun of, and I actually did something good and was able to give back to the community, and it felt good, and it was kind of like a yeah. But anyways, that's like some of my lore. I feel like I've lived so many different lives, like I can't even explain to you guys. Um, yeah, if you guys want me to touch on anything else or any part of my lives that I've lived, let me know. I would be happy to answer any questions. If we could keep the comments respectful, I would love that. But I know this is YouTube, and like y'all go real crazy on the comments. And I feel like I get really violated on every on every other social media platform when I try to defend myself. So I won't be replying to any of the comments, and I probably won't even look at them. But just know, to the people who do support me, like, I genuinely love and appreciate you, because I do get a lot of hate, and I know like I like put the hate out more than I get love, but like I'm trying to change that about myself. Like, I'm trying to like focus less on that. So again, thank you to the people who actually genuinely support me. Um and to the people who don't, that's on you, babes. That has nothing to do with me. I hope you get therapy. I hope you learn to love yourself, because you're worth loving yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna end my video with that. Thank you for watching and listening to me yap and just yap away. And have a good day.